Hey YouTube world, what's going on? My beard is getting longer. I know I haven't posted much lately. I don't know, it's just after this year has started, I haven't been excited or itching or just anxious or horny about posting. I'm just like, alright, well, whatever. It almost seems like I didn't have much to say or not much expression to say it out there in the social media world, on the YouTubes and whatnot. Quite a few things have seemed to happen over this. The month's almost over, quick. Uh, so I was gonna say, back on January 19th, this past Sunday, last Sunday, I did 31 miles. I covered it running and walking. Why? Because I have an ego at times, and my competitive nature came out, and I was just hit hard. Humility, to say the least, is what I experienced that day. Only having 2 bagels, a cup of coffee, and water to cover 31 miles. I thought it would be a good idea to go from my dad's house to the Jackson Bridge and come back, which is about 15.5 miles just for the one way, and then coming back you get about 31 miles. I thought maybe slow jogging. Well, for the most part I was running, and running especially quick when a possum tries to chase you in the middle of the road at 6 in the morning, though, when it's completely pitch black dark and not much is out, so you're like shit. But anyways, I had to walk most of the way. Like I went to Jackson Bridge finally, and then coming back I had to walk most of it. Blisters, cuts on my feet, toes. Left knee was killing me. I thought it was just my legs were shot. I realized that even after about, I say, how far could I go till my body says, you know what, you didn't properly train for this. You have to gradually increase the mileage, the distance to do this, and not just do it all at once. And of course, not have enough calories to consume while you're burning them also is a factor. I went about 12 miles. Yeah, give or take about 12 miles. It could have been maybe 11.8 or 9, but my Fitbit was set about 12. I'm like, man, I can't even do a half marathon right now without having to stop. And I did. But made me realize that if you do gradually get to it and not skip steps in the process, you can achieve a lot of awesome things. That's also the next subject I want to talk about. The saying is, I think every 7 seconds, I think, or 8 seconds, something like that, somebody dies in this world, or so. Or it could be in the US. That's a lot of people when you add up throughout the day. Back on January 26, 2020, thousands of people died that day. Helicopter crash in Calabasas Hills in California. Seven people were on board, and also 2 others would make it 9. Those 2 people have seemed to be the most talked about in news in general the last 48 hours. Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna Bryant, who was 13 years old, killed in a plane crash. Helicopter crash. When I first heard about it, I was at work. My friend told me, said, hey man, you hear Kobe Bryant got killed in a helicopter crash? I'm like, dude, shut up. I'm thinking it's fake news. I'm like, come on, I know we're slow, but the joke is kind of stupid. He's like, no, I'm actually being serious. And I'm just like thinking, wait a minute. I'm checking my phone and I'm like, nothing's. I'm not getting notification stories yet, so I don't know. It can't be, because I'm like, Kobe Bryant? I mean, the guy's in his prime of his life right now. I know he ended his basketball career a few years ago, but it's like he's doing so much stuff, and he's 41 years old. No way he could die right now. Just no. Just my head was not wrapped around it, and all of a sudden when the credible news sources were coming out, I'm just like, oh shit. People were posting on social media. I'm like, fuck. And I'm just like staring at my phone, as I am right now, but like looking at news and what people are saying on social media. I'm like this, like on the phone, like, that's how I'm looking. I'm like, what? I mean, the day before, he congratulates LeBron James for passing him on the all-time scoring list. Now this, I'm like, oh man. I'm just like, I mean, he was one of my favorite basketball players growing up. And then, like, within moments later, the other reporters were saying that his daughter was with him. I'm like, she died too? Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. And they were saying, like, the reports, see, news outlets or not credible sources like to be first. They don't like to be right. You know, when you want to say, oh, it was Kobe and his daughters and his family. Oh, and then one of his teammates, I'm like, no. I would rather report something right, even if 10 other sources already reported it, though. At least I could say I did it right the first time, as opposed to making a complete fool out of yourself. And the fact that TMZ, who I just don't like TMZ for what they do or stand, it just, like, those fucking people that work there, why are you feeding into that? I don't know. They reported this before the families of the people that were lost. They reported that before the families knew. That bugs me a lot. That really does. I cannot believe that they fucking did that. I mean, can you imagine if you are related to a well-known person and you find out they die through, like, some social media or reports before you actually get a call about it from, you know, whoever, whether it's authorities or whatnot, how you get contacted when a loved one dies. You have to, like, you hear that report before a call. That, oh my God. I cannot imagine what Vanessa Bryant is going through right now. I mean, geez. I mean, you lose your husband, you lose your daughter. And I mean, even for the other families, there was a coach there, his wife, his kid, another guy, his kid, two ladies, their kids, the pilot. I'm just like, oh my God. The people that they knew, you know, loved ones lost a son, a brother, a friend, a mentor, an idol, a daughter, a sister, a mother, oh my God, a friend. Souls were lost. And I know, people happen, die every day, yada yada. Why does Kobe have to get all the attention and stuff? You basically answered that question. He's Kobe. The impact he had on basketball and sports, and what he did was just far. Like, everybody knew who he was. I haven't been choking up by celebrity death like this in a very long time. I mean, when I look at major deaths of well-known people that passed, I mean, and there were a lot, especially in 2016. Oh my God, there was a lot. You know, you want to talk about Prince, you know, you want Muhammad Ali, but, you know, Whitney Houston, even, you know, go back a little bit more, Robin Williams, you know, go further back, I mean, Elvis. It was like that status, though. It just, when a good bit of well-known people die, they die because their life is in a descent, though. Whether it's they're older, their health, they're dealing with something. Kobe was ascending. He was going up. You know, people were saying right after basketball, he was so full of life, so happy. He was at peace because he left everything on the court. Everything he had, he put it out there, and we saw it. And after that, he's like, now I'm going to focus all my attention on being a business mogul, but then being a family man. And the way he talks about his family, like, especially like his daughter Gianna, or Gigi was her nickname, how like he was saying that, yeah, she's gonna be better than him when he grows up. Like, she's like the best basketball player. Like, and he thought, like, yeah, better than him at that age, you know. And they were like excited, you know, just like, can't wait till she gets older, she play college ball, professional ball. It's like these hopes, these dreams. So everything was full of life that was gone, man. That was pretty heartbreaking and wrenching, though. Yeah, kind of know I ended on this, but what the hell, you know? What the hell? Anyways, live your life, man. That's what I keep saying. Live your life. Do good things, and you want to have that Mamba mentality, hey, go for it. Kobe not only preached about it, he lived it. He lived it. You tell anybody that knew him, played with him, against him, they'll tell you. They'll tell you. He didn't talk about it. He did, but he was about it. Alright, I'm done. I'll try to make it a short video, but I guess 13 minutes will do. I'm out. Peace.